Alright, YouTube, what's going on? So I know it's been a minute. Had some family things going down, and you know, sometimes your family takes priority over certain things. Had a few incidences that happened, won't go into it, but just want to apologize for not getting back to a lot of people, shutting everything down. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you just got to step back, step away. Y'all got to understand, I've been doing this YouTube thing for almost 2 years consistently, no breaks, multiple vids a week, multiple vids a day sometimes. So I appreciate all the support, and you know, I appreciate all the people reaching out. I apologize I didn't get back to a lot of people, but we're going to continue on. You know, we're not going anywhere. Ain't nothing going down. We just needed a well-deserved break and a vacation. Shut the phones off, shut everything down, and get the hell out of town. You know, that's just how it goes sometimes. So anyway, let's as you could see in the little clip prior to me popping in here, we put the Novorossi Rex Legend. This is a stock Rex Legend. As you saw, we're doing 4 aluminum shoes. Didn't use the Max Life shoes this time. We used so these are the Max Life ones. We used these are $30 for these people. So I'm not just gonna waste them, you know, on just anything. These are more for my modified engines, and we do have a couple of engines coming, by the way, some high-end engines, and we'll go over those. A few more things I want to go over real quick with you guys, and then we're gonna, you know, there'll be some ripping video going down in this video as well. But we use the Losi lightened aluminum shoes on here with the silver springs. Try to get as much pop out of this as we can. Running the Triton pipe on here, the whole Triton setup, and we're just going to do some bashing. We're going to rip this 8X Elite with the Novorossi Rex Legend stock. Still have another Rex Legend up there that we're going to be sending off to be modified as well, and the Pico P7R. So let's go over this first real quick. Did pick up a new large scale item, but not an RC car. Went and got a new lawnmower. Best of the best, Honda. Self-propelled, all the bells and whistles, brand new, newest version. It's the HRN lawnmower, and I'll unbox this and we'll go over it as well. Home Depot, about $450, something like that for this. It was about time. I've always had Honda mowers. My other one is pretty much on its last leg. It's about 10 years old. I keep repairing it, repairing the drive for the gears and the self-propelled gearbox and all that. Just not dealing with it this year, man. There's a lot. I got to mow my grass out here at least every couple of weeks, but usually every week in the summertime, and then I'll also do Granddad's yard over there for them. So picked up a badass lawnmower, man. Ain't no Troy built here. We're gonna use the best of the best in just about everything that we use. So all right, let's go over. I did some modifications on the Chingadero right here. I'm gonna show y'all. Hopefully the light's good. I got these bodies for the MBX 6 hanging up there. It's blocking the light a little bit. But basically, a couple of mods on here. Y'all know I had an issue with the dynamite kill switch disconnected in here. The connector's disconnected, so it's kind of hard to see because I got it all down in there. But basically, we just did... let's see if I can pop it up here. I'm not going to pull it all out. But basically all I did was the Adam Drake method, where we just used some shrink wrap, cut some shrink wrap, connected it, and then heat shrinked it together so it's not going anywhere. And then you guys know that last time I was jumping off the woogie ramps, on the landing, the throttle linkage popped up and would come on top here, and it was sticking. The throttle was sticking, not wide open, but just on a little bit. And so I did a little mod here, kind of like a guide, or not really a guide, just a stopper on it. But works real well. The aluminum that I'm using is not too thick, so it'll stop it right there. Basically what I did is I pulled the mount off, and then I cut out the hole where the slider goes right here for the screw, and the insert right here down over it, and then put this on top. And it works real well, man. It's gonna stop it from coming up. It's pretty nonchalant, you know, low key. It's not some gaudy thing sticking out, and it's gonna work and do its job. So absolutely, I may just put a thicker piece of sheet metal in there to a little more rigidity, but I think that's going to be fine right there. It was just bouncing when it would hit so hard that it was pushing this up over the top and keeping it engaged. What else? Replaced my air filter, took the short stack off of it. It worked fine, but went ahead and did the DDM dome filter on there. The actual outerwear fits a lot better as well. And what else did we do to this thing? Oh, replaced the mount. And I figured out what I did on this, why it broke. This ripped in half, this rubber mount here. And what I had done is I had tightened it too much, and it twisted the rubber, so it just snapped in half. So we replaced that as well. I replaced the heater hose down here to bring the exhaust down underneath the chassis. And you know, I always try to pick up multiples of everything. This is the mount right here from DDM. Also got some extra gaskets. I always want to replace my gasket when I take my pipe off of this thing. So starting to get a pretty good little collection of fifth scale stuff going on. Bearings, hexes. This is all fifth scale stuff over here. Got the extra 8,000 spring piston stopper. I got another velocity stack here from DDM. Just all kinds of stuff. More Walbro filters. Couplers. These are brand new gears. These are the man, I forget what they are. Y'all know what they are. Those upgraded plastic gears. And the regular roving ones. Here's the stock 21 pinion right there. So we're not running that. Y'all know I went directly to the 22. I think it's a sweet spot. Learned that from yeah, learned that on YouTube as well. So my mind is mush, man. It's been a long 2 weeks, people, so I apologize if I'm rambling on a little bit. But yeah, we did some things on here, the mods, fixed the connectors on it, and we got some other stuff coming for this bad girl right here. Also, you can see I picked up a rigid work stand, modded it so it will hold the Baja. I can tilt it and lean it, it won't come off. Just basically did some screws, did some heat shrink around the screws themselves right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, the light, but right there, screws on each side to hold it. The reason I did that is because you know that we're going to be bringing another fifth scale in here at some point pretty soon. So I wanted to free up some more space, but the work stand works great because it slides in close. I've already checked my tires. I lowered it. This will go up and down, and it'll tilt side to side to where I can still work on the 5B up here without having to move the Baja. But so definitely doing a 5T build coming pretty soon, but there's a couple more platforms. I'm picking up, a friend of mine has another Roven Baja, just a regular Baja 45cc, and he's just not doing anything with it. Wanted to know if I wanted to buy it. I'm going to pick it up for about 250 bucks. He's only run it a handful of times, so we'll go over it, upgrade it. I did replace this A-arm with the version 2 plastics, the what do you call it, the yeah, man, my brain is I can't think of anything right now. So anyway, the version 2 A arms, but I only did one side so far, so we're gonna finish this side. I was gonna do blue or red, but we're just gonna stick with black, and I'm just doing a little bit at a time. Also, I want to replace this servo. This is an old Reedy servo in here, and it's starting to lag. It's really old. It's like 10, 11 years old. So I want to replace that. I had a Savox black in here. I am running the high voltage Savox fifth scale servo in here, the big one, but I wanted to replace that one. So we picked up a couple of more high voltage servos here. Just have one in spare, and we'll put one here in the Baja, and may put one in the other Baja that I'm picking up. Picked up a few more things right here. This might be a little bit of a long video, guys. I just really want to put one out. I've just been so busy with everything and dropping off for a couple of weeks. You know, I'm just, to be honest with you, not even wanting to do all this, man. But I just want to run my shit, people. So, but I'll continue to show you guys what I'm doing. I'll continue to keep putting out content. I was just kind of going through a little burnout phase with the YouTube thing, that's all. So anyway, pick this up. This is the Spectrum Lifey receiver battery. It's 2S 6.6 volt 4000 milliamp. Now it's a fat chunk. It's a big old chunk. It's a big old chunk, but it does fit in here even with the foam inserts that I put in to protect the light and everything else here. It's a little bit tight, but it does fit. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna kind of leave my leads out, not way out, but we'll leave the balancing lead out and a little bit of the charging lead coming through here where the kill switch comes out. That way I can just leave this in here. My LiPo is a 52 or a 5400. I think it's 5200 milliamp. I mean, there's more power in a LiPo and more runtime, you know, depending upon the milliamp that you get. But I think this will be fine. 4000 milliamp, and we'll get it installed here. Still got to settle up with you, Elliot, on that. We'll get that taken care of. I wanted to make sure that it fits first. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that. But anyway, so we're going to be using this in the 5B. The TLR 5B, not the Roven 5B. So picked up a few other things. This is the fuel line that I use, guys. It's Dubro. I just used the regular fuel line, no colors, none of that stuff. Got a couple of parts for the 8X and the 8X Elite. New fuel tank 8XT TLR 241084, and a new fuel tank for the 8X Elite TLR 241037. And we got some other parts. I got some other A-arms, and got another filter. I've got a couple of things on the way. I'll show you all those when they get here. I've got two what do you call it, outerwears for the filters. I haven't run this yet. It's a brand new filter, but I want to get an outerwear on it. And then also we're going to replace this, been running the Techno filter on this one, the MBX6, so we're going to go ahead and put the Losi filter on here as well with the outerwear. I've got a blue outerwear. It's the first time I ever got a colored outerwear. The only thing I run the motor savers on instead of the outerwears is the or the outer savers is the Techno, because it fits under the body real well. Everything else I only run the Losi filters, all of them, even on the Techno I run a Losi filter. So got a couple of those coming. I do have a set of Mad Maxes coming from DDM, some more Baja Knobbies, super grips or whatever they're called, and a few more things coming in the mail. I'll show you that stuff when it gets here. See what's in this box. Well, let's do this first since it's already open. Pick these tires up for the 5B. They were at the hobby shop, man, and Don't freak out, Elliot. I did go over to Alamo. They got a lot of fish scale stuff. Oh, that's another platform that I'm getting really soon. It is an E-word, but we're going to be picking up over at Alamo Hobbies. They carry the DBXL, the low C DBXL, and the DBXL E. So we're going to be picking up a DBXL E and probably upgrade the power system in it. It is an 8S fifth scale truck, same DBXL, it's just E-word. I want to get one of those because I've always wanted a DBXL, but we went bigger, you know, just because that's what I wanted to do. But it's 4-wheel drive. It's got all aluminum shocks, aluminum caps. They're actually branded Fox, and it's a pretty good setup, man. There's a lot of upgrades for that DBXL E as well, and we're going to upgrade the motor and the ESC in it, and probably some other things, beef up the suspension. I think it'd be badass off the Woogie Nitro ramps, man. I mean, this flies, but this is a heavy pig, man. You know, I've flown it off the Woogie Nitro ramps too, but this is more of a on ground, out in the field, ripping it up, or in the snow, like I did in the snow when it snowed here a few weeks ago. But anyway, we will be picking up they're on sale right now for $10.99, so I'm going to pick one of those up. They have 3 different ones. They have the low C body one, they have the Fox body, and they have the K&N. Probably going to go with the Fox body, but the low C body and the Fox body, they both have the Fox shock caps and all that stuff, the branded stuff. But anyway, so I went over to Alamo Hobbies, picked this up. Sorry again, Elliot. These are Duratrax 6-pack SC fifth scale. They are true bead locks. The material is not as good as the well, these suck. These are the I forget which ones these are, but I don't like those. I like these that are on here. These are the DDM bite locks. These rings right here are durable as hell, man. I suggest these. I've never had the silverbacks, but these DDM bite locks, these are badass bead locks, man. So anyway, these are true bead locks. I took all these screws out and pulled it off. You can replace the tires and the foams on these rims. You know, just like anything else, $50, $49.99 a pair. But they're pretty nice, man. They're actually they're a little bit shorter than the stock ones, the red tires and rims that come with it. Those are some big ass tires over there, so I like that. They're actually so on these standard Baja ones, they are what are they? They're 170 by 80, I believe. Yeah, 170 tall by 80 wide. It's a little over 3 wide. 170 by 80 wide, and these are 170 or 187 tall and 83 wide. I believe that's what it is. Let me check this, man. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. I apologize. It's going to be a long video. There will be a bashing video at the end of this. Yeah, 170 by 80, because these gravel ones are the same. The same as these. Same width and height. 170 by 80. So these are 177 by 83. So they're actually taller and wider. They don't look wider, but according to the specs, they are. They don't look like it. Maybe it's the bead locks, because these bite locks are sticking out a lot more. But pretty sick, man. I like them. Something different. So picked up a set of those. We'll try those out next. And then obviously you guys know what this stuff is. This is the best metal protector on the planet right here. Amsoil. Alright, so Amsoil. I love their products, man. Badass stuff. see what I got. Alright, so we got some more air tool oil. This is what I make my after run out of. I use this synthetic air tool oil right here, and I mix it with this MP. So I do about a little more than half of this container of MP, and then the rest I put this synthetic Amsoil air tool oil in. So a couple of bottles of that. Picked up four cans of the MP. This stuff is not that expensive, people. I mean, comparatively, WD-40 is what, $5-6? Some places $7 for the big can. Yes, this is only a 8.75 ounce can, and this is, I think, $7.50 a can right here. And then, of course, always got to pick up some stickers. Where's my other sticker, man? I buy some stickers and they don't put a sticker. Normally they put a big sticker in here. They didn't. Jerks. But anyway, this is it's the best metal protector on the planet right there, people. I mean, it's good stuff. My father-in-law actually used to sell Amsoil. I've still got 2 full cans here of MP and some other stuff, silicone spray, mudslinger, heavy-duty silicone spray on steroids, and then my MP heavy-duty stuff. You don't use this on your RCs. This is for equipment, farm equipment, you know, anything, trailer hitches, all that kind of crap. But anyway, so that's that, guys. Other than that, man, that's about it. So we will they're loading me up on stickers though. Hell yeah. How many are in there? There's 20 Amsoil stickers in there, the small ones though. So anyway, that's it, man. We will let's get out there and rip this shit, people. As you can see, it's dark right now, so obviously I'm not ripping tonight. I don't have enough time in the day to do everything. So tomorrow, tonight I'll put together this mower. Tomorrow I'm going to mow the grass, get my chores done, and then we're going to put something in the air. Probably run this with the Rex Legend in it. All right, people. Oh, and one more thing. I had this Protect body that I picked up for my, not Protect body, this Mugen body that I had picked up for my MBX5, but it really didn't fit that well. But it's meant for this. It's an MBX7 body, but it fits perfect on the MBX6, so we'll be sporting it on there as well. I didn't beat it. I didn't run it that many times on the MBX5. It did fit, just didn't fit well. You can go back and look on some videos when I ran the MBX5. It had this body, but we really didn't beat it up. It's still pretty much brand new. This skull and crossbones, it's not just a random skull and crossbones. This is a good friend of mine and my hobby shop owner, Robbie. They own an online trade buy and sell RC stuff called Hobby Traders. Go online, check it out right here. It's called hobbytraders.com. Check them out. They got a lot of stuff on there. Everything, drones, planes, cars, monster trucks, nitro, electric, everything. hobbytraders.com. People, check it out. I ran out of stickers. This is my local hobby shop, RCHQ. They're very well known in the race, you know, in the pro race circuit. Buggies and Truggy, Nitro, E-Word. My brother Elliot over there, he runs, team driver for TLR. And great guy and a good friend of mine. And I appreciate everything he does for me. So, all right, people. That's going to be about it. We will see y'all. Oh, I do have some new fuel coming too. Not going to let the cat out of the bag, let you know what it is. But I do have another new fuel. Not Bones, not Red Max, but something else. It'll be coming here pretty soon. Let y'all in on that when it gets here. We're going to try it out. We're going to see what it's all about. And, you know, do a little comparison. Y'all know that I did a total of, let's see, how many do I have? There were 16, 12, 10. I ran a total of 10 quarts of the Red Max in those two engines before I cracked them open. And the Red Max fuel did very well. A little bit of corrosion. It did well. It tuned well. They custom make it. I have nothing bad to say about Red Max, but we're going to be checking out another fuel. So stay tuned for that as well. That'll be coming real soon. All right, people. Looking around, making sure that's it. Nothing else. That's it, I believe, people. The snowstorm knocked out a couple of my GF, what are they called? GFCI? GFCI outlets. These are the ones you put by like the sinks and stuff like that. So they pop the circuit when if something happens and they get wet. And actually have one for outside. That's how it all started with the snow. It messed up that one circuit outside, so I got to replace those as well. But, all right, people, that's it. Remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, and we'll see you guys in the next video, man. Woogie out.